Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because we are finally in the month of March, which means my birthday is literally this Saturday. March 7th is the day, and that's just when I turn the up. But seriously, I am like so shook because I feel like I was just celebrating my birthday, I swear. So the fact that it's already here, it's just like the older that we get, the more the years fly by. But at the same time, I'm so excited because these are the years that I've been talking about forever, and I've been saying that these are gonna be the best years of my life, so I'm gonna make sure that I live up to that. And I'm just so excited to just start a new chapter of life. And speaking of excited, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that last week I was invited to the NYX headquarters to come and play with their newest releases, which is the Shout Loud satin lipsticks and the new Epic Wear colored eyeliners that they came out with, which was basically like, I feel like the universe's early birthday present for me. And not only did I visit the NYX headquarters, I visited the Ipsy headquarters on the same day. Like, it was just kind of crazy how things came about for that day, but I was just like, wow. I was just as shook as you were. I got so many messages of you guys just being like, oh my God, like what the hell? This is so crazy, like so excited for me. It was just so surreal, and it was just a great experience that I will never forget. And I'm glad that my first experience like this was with NYX because they're such an OG brand that I would use when I first started getting into makeup, and I'm still using them till this day. And I just feel like it just made so much sense for me to go ahead and meet this brand and to have this relationship with them. So I honestly couldn't be more grateful for that experience. It was definitely something that I wish I would have documented and like vlogged, but I honestly did just want to be in the moment. Not to mention I was nervous AF just being there. But I did want to go ahead and make this video just to let you guys know how my visit was and everything that went down, how it happened and everything like that. And also what I brought home with me that's in these bags back here. There's a bag from NYX and also from L'Oreal, because if you didn't know, L'Oreal owns NYX and a bunch of other brands. So if you want to know what's in there, stay tuned. I will put the timestamp right here if you want to just jump straight into what's in my bags. But if you want to go ahead and hear a little bit more about my trip and how it happened and just a little bit more detail, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Closer to my destiny, closer to the connection. And what's so crazy is I think that this month of March is also NYX's birth month, because they just posted this happy birthday post, and they also just posted one right now that I'm about to repost, which says I'm celebrating my birthday every day this month. It just makes me feel even more like this was just meant to be. Okay, so this is the crazy part, you guys. So I went ahead and I posted this story to my Instagram on May 28th, 2019. Never opened it, never saw it. I'm not surprised. Are you? No. Then on January 21st, 2020, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, a whole 8 months later, they responded to that story, which I could not believe. Basically saying that they wanted my information to add me to their list. I was dead. I'm not gonna like read all the detail, but that's basically what they said. They liked what I did with my look and they wanted to add me to their list. And I was just like, you should have seen me. I was with my friend when I got this message. I was literally in my friend's car. We were just about to go have like dinner or something. I was literally going crazy. I wish I had my friend Natalie here so she could tell you guys like how crazy I went in her car. I just couldn't believe it, you guys, because NYX has, let me see, NYX has 14.4 million followers. They saw my tiny little story out of hundreds and hundreds that they get per minute, which I know because they told me that they get hundreds per minute. So I'm just like, what in the world made them open up my DM or my story or whatever? Like, what? Like, the stars totally align. And so when I sent them my address, they saw that I was from LA, and then that's when they said, oh my gosh, you're from LA? Like, we would love to invite you over to our headquarters the next time that we have an intimate event. That way we can meet you in person. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, do they know who they're talking to right now? Like, do they not see that I'm this tiny little person on social media? Like, it was the craziest thing ever, the most surreal thing ever. I just couldn't believe that like my dreams were coming true like right before my eyes. Like, what? I just feel so lucky because I know how much that this would mean to so many people, and I just feel so lucky that I got to experience this with such an amazing freaking brand. So I'm just still a little bit shook. I thought I was like coming down from the high, but now that I'm talking about it again, I'm like getting all worked up again. But it was just so crazy. But I sent them my information and I didn't even really know what to expect after that because they said they were putting me on their list. So I was like, okay, maybe they'll send me some product, I don't know. But the next thing I knew, they were inviting me over to their headquarters like a month later and really stood by what they said with inviting me over to come meet me. And I was just like, they made me feel so special, like some huge brand, like, and I'm so tiny, and they just made me feel so recognized and acknowledged. Like, I just can't thank them enough for just being so sweet. So let's talk about the day of. So on the morning of, I woke up a few hours early than I had to be there. I had to be in Santa Monica at 10 a.m. to meet with Ipsy. You guys, do you know how bad traffic was that morning? I'm not even kidding you. When I had 2 hours to be there, I looked at my phone, just luckily happened to look at the traffic, and it told me that there was 1 hour and 45 minutes to get there. And I literally had to be there in just 2 hours already. And I did not even come close to looking like I was ready. So I already was just like, I have to leave in like 15-20 minutes, and like my hair was only done and my face was just completely blank canvas, and I had to be out the door in like 20 minutes. But the good thing about it was that with Ipsy, they had asked that I came with like very natural, little to no makeup, so that's what they wanted me to look like. And the good thing with NYX is that they asked me to come with just my base and my brows on because I was gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner look there and finish up with my lips there. By the time I got over to NYX, you guys, I already wanted to just do my foundation over. Like, I just wasn't even feeling like I was like looking super like fresh and just like, you know how when your makeup looks when you first apply it, like that's how I wanted it to be when I got to NYX. But I was doing a lot of running around and just sweating and nerves before that, so my makeup, I just feel like wasn't already as fresh as it could be. I just honestly at that point, I was just like, you know what, it is what it is. I went ahead and I brought some extra makeup with me because NYX did tell us that we could bring any of our other makeup if we wanted to just touch up our makeup over there or to finish it over there, that we could. So when I got there, it was actually really nice because they have their own parking. I didn't have to go on any crazy side street or anything like that. I just drove right on into their parking and parked and walked in and signed in, got like a little sticker, and we were all just waiting in the lobby area and just kind of talking to each other, introducing ourselves. I don't remember for sure, but I would say there was about maybe 10 at the most of us that were there. Quite a few of the people they invited were makeup artists, but there was actually like a natural hair blogger there, and I heard them saying to someone how they like to invite other types of influencers over, not just beauty. They do like to invite lifestyle vloggers over sometimes and things like that, so they like a good mix of people, so it's not just limited to beauty vloggers. So just know that, and yeah, you just never know who's watching. From there, we went to what they called was their content party. So they took us to like their little mini cafeteria basically, and it was indoor, outdoor. So we walked in and there was just like a whole row full of tables and vanity mirrors for us to go ahead and do our eyeliner looks and our lipstick and just touch up our makeup. And they had a whole table off to the side with all of their new Epic Wear liners and their Shout Loud satin lipsticks for us to play with and look at and swatch. They also had extra product that they brought in case we didn't have any. So by that time, it was lunch, and they went ahead and they fed us with some really good, healthy food. I don't know where it was catered from, but it was really, really good. I hardly ate though because nerves. My smart self went straight to the rosé, and I had like 2 of those. But honestly, I don't regret that at all because it helped me get out of my like little shy nervousness. I was just talking to everyone, finding out where everyone's from, what they do, and just, you know, just making new friends on Instagram. We were adding each other. I also met Makeup by Callie Alley, if you guys don't know who that is. She is a smaller influencer too, but she also was on the Benefit Brow contest. She did that whole thing, was actually like a finalist where she was on Desi's team. They flew her to New York. She didn't win, but like she totally was up in that whole competition. So that was cool talking to her. I also met Curl Days, which was like a natural hair influencer. She was really, really sweet and nice. I met the actual people who are behind the NYX account, like face to face. I know who they are now. It's crazy that I actually held their phone and I was doing stories on their phone for the NYX account. Like, it was just so crazy just to be in that environment. Like, I felt like I was freaking Desi Perkins up in there with the way that they were treating me. They were so nice. They treated me with so much respect. It just meant a lot to me to just not have them give me any bad first impressions on these beauty brands, because this was a very special experience for me because this was a first. And had it been with a brand that would have maybe like rubbed me the wrong way or maybe not been as friendly as I had hoped, it wouldn't have been a good vibe for me to have after that. So I'm glad that they were just so amazing. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better brand to have met and spend time with like that. For the makeup, I was so nervous because obviously they wanted us to play with their new eyeliners, and you guys, I'm just not that bitch that I used to be with my eyeliner. Like, back in the day, I would always wear a wing liner, and then as I got older, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I am like extra shaky now, and my eyelids, they twitch so much, especially this eye. And if they're like extra twitchy that day, I just don't do it, and I just don't spend time on it. And so I was like already getting kind of nervous because I already knew that I hadn't eaten that much, and I already knew that I had drank a little bit. Basically set myself up for disaster to do a wing liner. If I'm doing a wing liner and I want to like make sure I at least get it to look decent, I will use like an angle brush, and with them, they're just like little ones. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna have my little brush. Am I gonna pull this off or not? So my scary ass brought this little insert card from my Good Molecules box just in case I couldn't do a wing, and I'm so glad I did bring it because I literally brought it to the corners of my eyes and I drew my wing that way, so I didn't have to even bother with any mess ups or anything like that. And once they told me that the Epic Wear colored liners are going to be the official eyeliners for Coachella, that's when I went ahead and decided to just do a little something different and then add the eyeliner like underneath my brow and connect it to the wing just to make it look a little bit festival-ish. So that's what inspired that look. Even with that, I still felt like it was kind of a little plain. So thankfully, Allison, who was sitting next to me, she had brought her Friendcation palette from Dose of Colors, and I went ahead and I used the shade in here, Just a Kiss, and I just patted it into the negative space on my eye, because if you guys have this palette, you already know that if you just pat this shade over anything, it just looks so beautiful. There you go. So if you look at my pictures a little bit, you'll see that my eyes look a little shiny or glossy, and that's because I have this patted into like the negative space on my eyelid in between my eyeliner, and that is what I went ahead and did with my eyes. And then I just went ahead and I used my KKW Beauty Nude 2 lip liner with their Shout Loud lipstick in Satin. That's all that I did, and honestly, you guys, I love the way that it came out, and someone asked for a tutorial on it too, so I may just do like a little mini tutorial for you guys to see. It's super easy. So the other part of our visit was that we were going to take photos with Riley Taylor, who is a very talented and well-known photographer. This is his Instagram right here. If you can see, or if you just go on his page, you'll see people that you probably recognize. So it was really cool to be able to shoot with him. He had his own camera, and then at the end, he asked if we wanted some photos on our phone. So that's the ones that I went ahead and posted on my Instagram, is the ones that we took on my iPhone. It was just such a cool experience to be able to make all sorts of content with each other and just to be in an environment where it's normal. And I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, like this is so crazy. Like, to just go to a brand and make content with them all day, like that is goals. And so after that, we went ahead and made a visit to their very own store that they have in their headquarters, which is like their own little L'Oreal store. Like, you walk in there and you just see all of these brands that some of them I didn't even know that L'Oreal owned, but so many brands that are owned by L'Oreal are in that store, and literally everything they said, take half off of everything. Anything that you saw in that store, half off. So I of course went ahead and I got some things in there because I just totally didn't even know that some of these brands L'Oreal owned. So I was like shook at some things and I was so excited. So that's what's in this bag right here. And then they did go ahead and send me home with this bag. So let's go ahead and just get into the haul. If you couldn't guess already, they went ahead and sent us home with the new line of their Shout Loud satin lipsticks and their Epic Wear colored liners. I knew that wasn't a good idea. So the liners come in that lilac shade that I wore on my Instagram post. There's also this one which is called Stone Fox, which looks like a gray. And there's also a white one, blue, a red one, a brown one, and a black one. These were actually really good. I only used the lilac one. I love that it dried really fast, and I love that it really stayed put. It did not budge once I put it on. It honestly took me some real effort to go ahead and rub it off of my eyes that night. I'm not gonna go ahead and swatch them for you guys, only because you'll see at the end of this video why I'm not gonna swatch them for you guys. And here are all of the lippies right here. I do wanna go ahead and show you guys some swatches of some of my favorite shades. They are so good, you guys, and they're so moisturizing. They're so comfortable to wear. It's such a good everyday lipstick. And if you guys did not see on their stories, I did the one swipe challenge and the pigment is there. They are very pigmented. I honestly did swipe it a little bit more than once after that because I just like that full coat, but the one swipe pigment test, they passed. I definitely would recommend checking those out if you guys are on the market for some colored liners or some new lipsticks, because they are so affordable. That's why I love NYX so much. Can we just talk about how cute this bag is? First of all, I never met a lipstick I didn't like. That's so cute. So I'm obsessed with this bag already. I did also go ahead and bring a couple of things home with me that I used while I was just touching up my makeup while I was there, because they just had some other random little makeup products laying out. So I went ahead and I grabbed a couple of their powder bronzers. I went ahead and used this one while I was there, but I didn't really have the right brush for it. So I was like, let me go ahead and bring this shade too, just in case this isn't the right shade for me. And I was like, I'll just go ahead and try this another time. So I went ahead and I took these home. What I also used while I was there was this NYX Sweet Cheeks Creamy Powder Blush, and it is so beautiful. Let's see, can you see? It's just such a pretty creamy pinky salmony shade. It's so pretty, so I had to just bring that home with me. This is it again. I also used this a little bit, which was their original Epic Ink liner in black. So I did go ahead and just take this home with me too. So I forgot to mention that I did also get the Born to Glow concealer, and I used it when I was there just to clean up my eyebrows a little bit. It seems like it's pretty sheer coverage, but I love the applicator and I cannot wait to try it underneath my eyes. Just wish it was a little bit brighter. All right, so this is the last thing I'm gonna show you guys, and this is the stuff that I got from their store that they have in their actual headquarters, where you can buy any of the stuff that's in there for half off, which is all owned by L'Oreal. So the first thing that I got, oh my God, you guys, this YSL Black Opium perfume. I'm so excited that I finally have it. It smells so good. It's already up there. I've already like used it and smelt it and all of that. So this is just the box that I have just for reference, but let me go ahead and grab it. So this is what that perfume looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, and it just smells so good. It's such a good nighttime, date night smell, and it's something that will stick to you for so long. This size, like, are you kidding me? This is literally $124 inside of the stores right now. I got it for half off. I couldn't say no to getting a fragrance in there because it kills me to pay like over $100 for a fragrance. Like, I'm gonna put a little bit on right now. Only one spray is all that you need. It sticks on you. Like, this type of perfume, it just like enhances with your body heat. So I just feel like all day long, you're not gonna have a problem smelling this at all. So I'm just so excited. So the next thing I got was this, and this is a Clarisonic brush head. I didn't know that L'Oreal owned Clarisonic until I walked in there and I saw like a whole section of Clarisonic stuff. So even though I am trying to stay away from physical exfoliators as much as possible, I do still love the Clarisonic because I feel like it's not really rotating in a full circle. It's kind of just like going side to side like that and just vibrating on the skin, so I don't feel like it's too harsh at just like scrubbing and scratching and damaging my skin. I did want to go ahead and just have this new brush head just so it could be ready for whenever I do want to use it. And I actually did go ahead and use it right after I put this on. I was like, let me just go ahead and try it out. So I went ahead and I tried the brush, and I actually really liked it a lot. And I could see myself using this one a lot more because it doesn't feel rough on my skin at all. Okay, so this one was a little bit of like a splurge. I got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Compact, but I did want to go ahead and try out this powder because when I felt it in the store, it was just so silky. And then also the guy inside was telling me how this can be used both wet and dry. So I guess like when you use it more wet, it's like a little bit thicker, more of like a foundation type of feel. And the powder, like I said, just felt so silky. So I was like, I need to go ahead and just try this out all over my face. So I went ahead and I got this in the shade number 9. I don't even know if this is going to be the right shade for me, but I think it should be okay. I can't wait to go ahead and try it out and let you guys know what I think and try it both wet and dry and just see how that works out. So the next thing I got was actually from NYX, and this is their highlight and contour palette. I used to love this thing. This is actually my old one right here, and I loved the banana shade and this bronzer shade right here the most. I don't really have any highlight or contour palettes anymore. I feel like I really haven't even thought to buy one of those in so long, but this one was something that I would use all the time for just like my everyday looks. When I would go to work and I'd do my makeup for work, I would always use something like this. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put another one back into my collection. I kind of forgot what it's like to have a highlight and contour palette. So yeah, I kind of jumped on this when I saw that this was the only one left, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just snag that because I know for sure I'll be putting this to use. So I'm glad I got it. All right, so the last thing that I purchased was this, and it's also from NYX, and it is their butter gloss in the shade Praline. I actually got this because Curl Days was in line and she had one, and I was like, ooh, that looks like a really good shade. So I went ahead and I picked up one too, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this for myself. It's such a pretty, just brown nude. Smells so good. It smells like vanilla cupcake. Their butter glosses are just so bomb and they smell so good. And honestly, I had just thrown away like my last few butter glosses that I had not that long ago because I felt like I was holding on to them for too long. They probably were expired, I don't know. So I'm so glad that I went ahead and I got this so I can just start my little butter gloss collection again because these are life. I also got this little bag that came with the stuff that I got at the store from L'Oreal. They must have just thrown this in there as a gift with purchase. They were so nice. So they went ahead and threw in 2 samples of the Lancome Regenerate Multi-Action Ultra. I literally don't even know how to say any of this. They also went ahead and threw in this sample of the shampoo and conditioner by Matrix, their L'Oreal Brow Stylist in the shade, what shade is this? Deep Brunette. And ooh, I was so excited about this. They went ahead and threw in the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer. I always wanted to try this primer and I never got it, so I'm so excited to see how it works. So I was so happy when I saw that. They also went ahead and threw in this NYX Eyebrow Powder Pencil. So we got that. And then they threw in the NYX Lingerie Push Up Long Lasting Lipstick. And this looks like it's probably like a reddish shade. I'm not opening all of this because I do want to do a giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stay and watch until the end. So I also got this NYX highlighter, and this is in the shade Stand Your Ground. It looks super like icy white, but it kind of seems like it might have like some gold in there, so I'm not sure if like it looks white in the pan, but like it comes off gold when you swatch it. So I want to go ahead and see how that looks. And they also went ahead and threw in this lipstick by Maybelline. This is in the shade Nude Lust. Just like a really pretty nude, and I love this line of lipsticks. I haven't bought one of these in forever, but I used to love them, so I'm really excited that I have one of these again. All right, and then the last thing that they did throw in was this, and this is the NYX That's the Point Put a Wing on It Artistry Liner. So I guess it has like that jumbo felt tip, which is supposed to help you do your wing liner super easy, I guess. We'll see. So yeah, you guys, that was everything that I ended up bringing home with me. I didn't want to go too crazy because I could have easily done that, but I was like, you know what? Let's chill because we still got our BoxyCharm that is coming this month, and I'm so excited about that. That's the Fenty X BoxyCharm. I'm so freaking hyped for that. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the unboxing for that, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. And oh, how could I forget, I did want to go ahead and do a little giveaway with you guys. So I want to go ahead and start doing some small little giveaways over on my channel. I think it'd just be really fun to just give back to you guys for supporting this channel and helping it grow. So I want to go ahead and give you guys some of the stuff that I showed you in this video today. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is because I'm kind of going to tailor it to the winner and whoever it is, but I am going to make this super easy for you guys to enter. So just make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment down below just letting me know what your favorite product was that I showed you in this video, and add a little Pisces emoji next to it because it is Pisces season. So let me know what your favorite product is that I showed you with a little Pisces emoji. That way I know that you're entering the giveaway. If you want an extra entry, just make sure that you follow my Instagram account. I'll go ahead and leave it for you right here so you can follow that. I will go ahead and put the official end date of the giveaway in the description box below because I haven't really thought it out yet. I'm just literally making this up as I go right now. So I'll go ahead and put the information down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so excited to see who wins the giveaway, and I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one.